hiking and riding trail. We are doing a variation on this trail. I am joined today by Christine of This Girl Hikes and Jarl Onestad, the Norwegian Xplorer. I'll put a link below. This is a 2-night, 3-day trip, and it's been very windy, so I haven't done a lot of talking. I will catch up a little bit more with you when we get out of the wind. Did you scope out a spot for us, Jarl?
Yeah, I think so. Down here in the wash, there's like a flat spot with space for 2, 3, 4, 5 tents and probably shelter from the wind. So.
Awesome, we only need 3.
Yeah, okay. Pick 3 then. And leave the 2 others open.
Okay, Jarl has scouted out a great spot for us to call home for the night. We're a little bit sheltered from the wind. I apologize for the lack of narration today, but it was just howling. It would not have sounded very good. It is New Year's Eve. I didn't get a chance to mention that earlier. So we, the 3 of us, are going to ring in the new year together, and I am stoked about that. Why'd you get a new tent, Jarl?
My tent poles broke.
Oh.
Weirdest thing.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that's why they give the rope. But that seems so, like, if you have.
We are out here enjoying our last sunset of 2019, and it turned out to be a beauty.
It's cold.
It's a little bit chilly.
What is it, like the winter or something?
I don't know. What's the snow doing on the ground? What's this white stuff all over the place?
Cooking dinner?
What's always a bummer is like what may happen to me, but I'm hoping not, is like when you're trying something new for the first time
Yeah.
on the trail and like that's your dinner and it sucks. Morning, guys. Happy New Year.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Jarl, tell me what you think about, you have a new tent there, right?
Yeah, I have a new tent.
What is it and what did you think about it?
Well, I spent most of this decade in it. Kind of. It's okay. It feels a little bit like flimsy when the wind hits. So I'm gonna make a few like modifications to how I stake it down. Apart from that, it's the same tent that I had before, just an ultralight version, so that's cool.
Awesome. And I'll make a note that we had to use boulders to stake down our tents because the ground's only about 1/4 of an inch thick here. We're on rock. What tent do you have, Jarl?
It's a Marmot tungsten 1-person ultralight.
Cool. And then Christine, you got a new tent as well, correct?
Yes, the Nemo Hornet 1-person tent. And
Thoughts so far?
I only had to get up twice so far this year to replace the rainfly, which had flown off. But I think that has a lot more to do with how I haven't really been able to stake it down. And even though we've found some pretty large rocks, they're light rocks. So let's just say so far this year has been intense.
And I have my trusty Big Agnes Fly Creek UL2, which is not staked down very well. Good morning. It is day 2. Happy New Year. It is the first day of 2020, January 1st, 2020. What a wonderful place and a beautiful place to wake up to on the first day of the new year. It was quite cold last night. We were all very cold. It was predicted to be about 41. It had to be much colder than that. I brought feet warmers and hand warmers, so I put the feet warmers on the bottom of my socks, and then I stuffed my hand warmers in my pants and in my jacket, and that helped a lot. And tonight, if it's that cold, I'll go ahead and heat up some water in an Nalgene and put that in my sleeping bag. That helps to keep you warm. Yesterday we hiked 10.7 miles with the elevation gain of about 1588 feet, and today we have another 10 miles. There is no water out here, so we had cached water in 2 separate locations. We hit our first water cache yesterday. We'll hit another one in about 3 miles, and then we'll have another 7 miles to go. So we'll have to carry enough water for the day and for this evening, and pretty much to get out tomorrow as well. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and head back to camp and start getting things packed up.
A lot of stuff on the outside.
The thing with
All right, we are packed up and ready to hit the trail. A couple of people might have partaken in some beer this morning, so we'll see how our hike starts out. And it's feeling a little warmer, which is nice. Hopefully it won't get too warm today. I don't believe it will. Looking forward to a good 10 miles today. Jarl says he thinks we will be passing through these mountains in front of us. We shall see, but it is a pretty view. This is what the trail's looking like, pretty snowy. I'm glad there's still snow on the trail. Makes it a little bit more interesting out here.
Oh, did we watch it at the hotel room, maybe?
Yeah, we pulled it out to show Joey. Today is a much nicer day. Very little wind, much warmer. I can actually talk to the camera. One thing I want to make note of about this particular trail, it's a little unusual as far as other backpacking trips I've done because you do intersect with roads on numerous occasions. That, of course, makes it a little bit different type of backcountry experience.
Wet.
We've made it to our water cache. right here. Well, Jarl has come through once again and found us a great campsite. We can camp here on dry ground. The ground feels very spongy and soft, so I think I'm going to be able to drive my stakes in tonight. I didn't actually have a problem with my rainfly last night, so I'm glad. These two had to get out in the middle of the night and readjust. But I think we're going to be good here. A lot less wind, and we have gotten some cloud cover. I don't think it'll rain. This looks like a good place to have a wonderful last evening here in the backcountry of Joshua Tree National Park.
But see, I think because you have the two poles on each side,
Exactly.
whereas I just have a single.
You figuring it out, Christine?
Oh, the same as I did before.
Like, when the question is, how do you cook your food on trail? Then it's like,
Well, it's dinner time and we're enjoying this beautiful sunset. I am going to try something new for the first time, this caldera chicken curry made by Wild Zora. And sounds really good, looks good. What are you guys having?
I'm having Next Mile Meals, beef tacos.
Those are so good.
As usual.
Those are so good.
I'm having chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Yeah. It's,
Winner chicken dinner,
yep,
Jarl.
it's something, but it's in here. Can't get it out in time.
Jarl's had a few nips of rum this evening. He's having trouble untying his sack.
Yep. Now we're talking.
Oh, wow.
Not, I'm gonna have Jarl carve me off a piece of that cheese.
I'm just eating it like.
The wind is back. At this point, we are off trail, finding our own route. Jarl's done some route finding for us. This might be my favorite day going off trail. Time for a snack break. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end the trip here because we're in an area with no wind and we are almost back to the cars. It was an awesome trip. Today was my favorite day. Today was pretty much all off trail, and that was a lot of fun. We did a little bit of boulder scrambling, and it was just different terrain than we've had the past 2 days. Thanks guys for making it a great trip, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.